welcome to this kind of unofficial episode of the Nyancast, where today we're doing a Persona 5 Spoilercast. I'm Jim.
Sam, you gotta really script reading like you're doing that one.
I wrote it in my head. I wrote everything in my head.
You wrote the script in your head and you're reading it from there.
Yes, exactly.
But
so yeah, today.
Sorry for that awkward stare then at you. But technically, we're doing Persona 5 Spoilercast. Technically, I guess Morgana's a cat person.
Yeah, well, you really jumped into that one, yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean Teddy, that's kind of related.
Oh, you're saying in relation to the Nyancast?
Yeah, in relation to Nyancast.
Yeah, I guess so. No, it totally works actually. Okay, I just want to get this out of the way. Like, I was a little disappointed at the Morgana reveal. I really wanted Morgana to be a girl. Like, I wanted that to be like, Morgana's a girl.
I thought it was a girl because it sounds like a girl, and like,
yeah.
I think being a creepy like lesbian kind of hint they had to it, like
with the
An, yeah.
Morgana's infatuation with An.
Yeah, every mascot character has to be infectious, other than Koro from.
Didn't Teddy? Wasn't Teddy obsessed with the An of that game?
Teddy was like obsessed with everyone that game. He wanted to rape everyone other than like marry the main character from 4.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen like a screenshot of like he really wanted to like romance with the main character?
No, that's
like,
funny.
He's like, you're the one that makes me feel special, senpai or sensei. I mean,
yeah, he does call him sensei all the time.
Yeah.
I hate Teddy. Teddy is a fucking mistake. I'm glad they like found a better way to do Teddy.
You mean like a better character than Teddy? But yeah, so let's talk about what's your general feeling of 5 though? Let's just talk about like our first
that's a good
our feeling of it. Because I beat it before you. You beat it after
me. Beat like a month or so.
Yeah.
I kind of drug my feet. Me
too.
Maybe even more. It might even more than a month. It might have been longer.
I kind of drug my feet around the ship.
Yeah. So. When it comes to Persona games, okay, disclaimer. I've only played Personas 3 through 5. I've never played any other SMT games.
I played 3, 4, 5, the fighting game for 4, and a little bit of Q, which I did not enjoy.
Fucking Q doesn't count.
I did not enjoy Q that much. Other than
count.
The music, I didn't enjoy anything else, really.
Yeah, the music is very good.
I've never seen her raping up characters more so in that game.
Fucking hate Q. Yeah, I couldn't finish
I love the fighting game, though. The fighting game's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so all you SMT diehards, you're gonna hate us.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna listen to Persona. They're too good for Persona.
They're listening to their strange journey.
We watched Raj rating his casuals and like the only
play a real Shin Megumi Tensei.
Holding cheese hands. But yeah, so I really enjoy this game. I still say it's my favorite Persona, like up slightly above 3. I want to say. I
think I agree with you. Because I think we're both in conclusion where we'd rank 4 as our least favorite. 3 had, like, I thought 3 was better than 4. And then I think 5 is probably the best.
Yeah. I think so. It was just, like, everything about 5. And, like, where, like, 3 and 4 had aspects that were, like, better than the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's, like, 5 kind of, like, went better with, like, everything else.
It's been, like, maybe 2 or 3 years since I've played Persona 3.
Yeah, I played Persona 3 on when I had a Vita. I had 3, the PSP version of 3, which was FES or not?
No,
portable. It was Persona 3 portable, but like
P3P.
Which it was different than the one you played because I didn't have the question and the answer or whatever.
Yeah, I played Persona 3 FES and I didn't play the answer because I think I tried the first battle and it was really tedious.
You heard it was a lot of grinding, so you just watched like all of it.
Pretty much,
which is probably better.
Yeah. But I also don't consider it canon because I hate it.
I didn't play with the female protagonist. I'm surprised I didn't go back and play with the female.
That's the one thing I'd love to do. Next time, when I replay Persona 3, I want to do the P3P so I can do.
Well, my sister has the Vita right now, so like anything to go back, like I can't do right now. But yeah.
But
let's talk about story then.
Yeah, first, then? I'll just go a little more general impressions. I thought Persona 5 like it does like the best of like the other Personas. Like,
yeah.
The one thing is like. There are some story moments in 3 that are, like, incredible.
Yeah.
That it doesn't quite reach.
Yeah, 3 probably does have the best story, like, out of the 3%. We haven't played the first 2. I from what I hear they don't age well, and, like, until they do, like, a better re-release of them, I don't think I will.
I'd like to go back someday. It's just,
Because they re-released the first 2 on PSP, I heard, like, or at least the second one I know they released on PSP, but it's just you play and she's like, it's just hard to play, it does not look your age well.
Yeah, I think it's a game series that I like so much that I think it's worth going back and playing. It's kind of like Metal Gear. Like, I went back and played like every Metal Gear game except the NES ones because those are the only ones that I like couldn't really get into.
Yeah, I thought the AT collection has the NES one.
It does. It has both. It has Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2.
Okay.
And I tried and like I just wanted to play Metal Gear 1, like or Metal Gear Solid.
You
1.
want to play the one people like really love.
Yeah. I might go back one day, but the same with like one day in my like life, if I have time, I'd like to go back and play Persona 1 and 2. I think Persona 2 is like split between 2 games. Too.
Yeah, Eternal Punishment and Innocent Sin.
Yeah.
And
I like the female character in it.
Maya, I think it is. She had like the hearts on her boobs.
Yeah, I love the boob hearts. Looks like a JoJo character.
But like, even look at the Persona 1 school uniforms, are like the most boring looking uniforms I've ever fucking seen.
Yeah, it's really funny.
But yeah, so.
Yeah, I just thought like the art direction and the fucking art direction in Persona 5 is incredible. From like the menu design to the HUD display.
I love how the transitions of the menu or the fights into like everything is amazing. The music's really good. Like the music's always been good in Persona. Like 3's always been great. 4, I love the battle music. I think 4 is probably like one of my favorite battle music.
That was a really good one.
Especially the boss music, especially when you do the Persona 4, the 8-bit boss. Like I love the 8-bit music in that one. But yeah.
Honestly, there seem like the transitions are so like I love the like especially when you go to
Mementos.
Not Mementos, but the gun store owner and
the doctor.
Yeah, when they'll have it so they go to their 3D model for a sec and then move and then like, the screen like slides and then it becomes like their 2D. I fucking love that effect so much. I would just keep swiping through the menus just watching that over and over again.
It was really good. I still love like at Mementos like you would go into the bus and like the bus would drive away and like or like them running away back into like the dungeon.
Oh
really
yeah,
cool.
like the after thing. I fucking love that like run they would do, the victory lap.
Yeah.
And they would just it would take you right back into the dungeon. Awesome.
It's really good. Really cool.
Awesome. Very cool.
Very cool.
I just watched that.
I know.
That's funny. It's so immediately in my head.
But so you want to anything general to talk, or should we actually go into the story?
I think we can go into the story a bit.
All right.
Hit like the main points.
Well, if anyone listening to this probably doesn't really know the story, so probably don't have to go too much in it. But how would you rank the story compared to 3 and 4?
As like. I think it does the character thing a lot better than Persona 3 ever did.
Oh, yeah.
Because Persona 4's whole thing was, like, each dungeon was, like, a character's, like, story arc, essentially.
Yeah.
And this one does that, too.
3 kind of did that, too. Like, cause,
it's been so long.
Or like during the dungeon, something big would happen to a character.
Yeah, that's true. But this is more about, like... This is neat because whereas Persona 4, the dungeons were, like, this is literally the character's reflection. This is, like... a aspect of another character's life that is deeply affecting one of your team members.
Or someone else is going to become your team member.
Yeah, so you get to see, like, you get to see them overcome something before they even join your team.
Yeah,
and they
go through an arc.
Yeah, one of the biggest ones is Masamune with, what's his name?
Yosuke?
Yosuke, yeah.
Yosuke, that's one of my favorite dungeons in the game, is Yosuke.
Yeah.
Like, it was so good and so, like, it's sad, too, like...
Yeah, I think that's one of the best examples, because it's like, this guy had been manipulated and abused by this creepy old man for years, and then like he finally is able to overcome it in this like super like exaggerated way, and it just you have such an understanding for the character like by the next dungeon.
He also wants to paint a girl naked.
That was so funny. That was like one of the funniest like wackiest Persona scenes.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed that. That's probably my favorite dungeon in the game, I gotta say.
So the first one was
first one was the school with the castle.
Kamoshida, I think his name was. He was the the king, the track coach or whatever.
He looked like a fucking like character a boss you would fight in like Catherine.
Yeah, he really did.
Reminded me of Catherine character more. It's all my Catherine engine, obviously, but still, he more so reminded me. Oh, this guy could easily just be a character in Catherine.
His like boss. When he transformed into his boss mode, that's one of my favorite Persona bosses, I think. I was so, like, amazed with his design and how complex it was.
Yeah, like, some of them were, the bosses in the dungeons were kind of annoying. Like, I think the painting one was, like, you gotta destroy certain part. Like, I think it took a couple tries to figure out how to do that one.
Yeah, I like that, though, because it felt really rewarding when you actually, like, were able to do it.
Yeah, but, so, yeah, the story, I really enjoy it. Like, it kind of shifted at the end, though. Like,
what do you mean exactly?
It shifted from it felt like where this was gonna be your last fight, your one last job, and then it kind of shifted to like, oh, it's like Persona 3 where gods are coming in.
Yeah, that's literally every JRPG.
But
though.
like Persona 4, like it was like unless other than not including Golden, it was like, oh yeah, so you beat what's called Adachi.
No, but then don't you go and fight? You go and fight the big mouth man.
Mouth man.
You fight this like big gigantic mouth god. You fight like the reason like Akechi.
No, well in Golden you fight Marie who's basically the god interpretation of what's causing the mist.
Hold on.
That's only in Golden. Do you fight her? You get to fight her, and you skip. It
wasn't Marie.
You skip that.
No, but I fought the.
I could have swore it was just you just fight Adachi, and that's like it. Because it's a very long, tedious fucking fight.
That was a long, tedious fight, but then after that,
very hard.
No, that's not it. I forget his name. God damn it.
Yeah, you fight Izanami. You fight his final persona.
Yeah, so you fight Adachi. No, I didn't do this.
Oh wait,
you fight Amino Sagiri.
I forgot about the fucking eye.
Yeah, he's literally like the reason. He's the spirit of fog. Like this is how like every Japanese RPG is.
Don't fucking.
You always. You fight the gods. Like
I literally remember Adachi more than him.
Adachi is more memorable than him. He was a harder fight, I think, because Adachi was just tedious.
He looks like someone that would be in Persona 3, like a boss in Persona 3 more than Persona 4.
Yeah, but he was like the main boss.
Yeah, I honestly forgot about him. He's kind of forgettable compared to like Nyx.
I don't. Yeah, compared to Nyx, yeah.
Nyx is actually like a 1v1 like fight,
and Nyx had like really interesting story implications with like the
and she was built up to it and not just like, oh yeah, here you go. Mm-hmm. You thought it was Adachi as the final boss, but it was me, the giant eye. Is like Marie's like persona or?
Yeah, no, I didn't do this.
You didn't? Yeah, it was tough, but like I think I did beat this one. But then again, Marie was like not even like a competition. Like none of the girls were great. Persona 4. Even I didn't like any of the girl relationships other than like Naoto inside Persona 4.
No,
they're all trash.
She's great. The red one.
Chie, Yukiko. Rise, like all trash.
The
fact that Adachi's in the fighting game is pretty great.
That's cool.
But yeah, so back to Persona 5 story.
So,
where
were we?
So yeah, we said a lot of like the character arcs, like, and it was kind of like all leading up to Akechi. Like Akechi kind of built up, like you thought he was gonna be. What did you think about the whole Akechi like?
Akechi,
twist? Like, did you see it coming?
I saw it coming. Pretty obviously, to the point where I started second guessing myself because I thought it was too obvious. Yeah,
I thought so too. It's definitely like for a portrayal I don't actually expect.
Mm-hmm. Like, so I kind of let my guard down
because they kept saying like because at the beginning of the game I was like they definitely said someone turned you in or something like that or one of your own.
I actually forgot about that because
I always remember that and I'm like okay the Akechi's would be too obvious but then it was.
But pancakes.
Did you get the pancakes? I caught that. I did catch that. Like it's really wait Morgana said that like what the fuck.
That was another thing where I was like I remember that moment. I was like second guessing myself like wait was it Morgana that said that? Like I should have gone back and read the chat logs. Yeah, that was a good. I thought Akechi is one of the best the best characters that Persona's ever done.
Also, like when he shot you in the interrogation room, I was like, did I fail? Did I get bad end?
I really thought the same because
when you're supposed to answer the right question when you're supposed to get talking to her.
Yeah, because it brought me back to the scene with who's the cute girl in Persona 4, the little
Naoto?
No. Every Day's Great.
Nanako. Do you remember that voice?
So that made me think of Nanako, the part where Nanako like quote unquote dies, and I literally stopped the game and like replayed the section. I was like, did I do something wrong? Like, and I should have just like fucking let it play. So when that happened, I was like, all right, I fucked up. But I also
at least from that point, like you don't know until after you beat the dungeon. Where in this one is just like it's after the cutscene. You
just have to keep waiting for a bit. But yeah, I want to say Akechi is like one of the best Persona characters.
I completely thought he was going to show up like at the end, like or something.
I thought when they killed him, I was like, okay, this character's not coming back.
I thought like I was totally like waiting for him to come on a horse to like help you out at the final boss kind of thing.
That would have been like too JoJo.
It would have, but I would have seen it coming.
I think it's like it's brilliant that they would take because like you've never encountered in the Persona games that I've played, you've never encountered another character that has the full persona.
Yeah.
And the idea that there's another person with full persona.
But yeah, wasn't like Loki, because like Loki, was he classified as a fool inside
Loki's
the game?
a fool.
Like,
Loki is a fool in Persona 3, I think. Persona 3 or 4.
Because I remember Persona 4, I mainly used Thor and Loki, but I don't remember Loki being a full classification.
Yeah, because Thor's Chariot.
Yeah.
And
because 2 endgame Persona they used were Thor and Loki.
Yeah, so I just think it's like, it's so thematically fitting that Akechi... So this game's all about masks and putting on masks.
And all of them are named...
Akechi makes you think that he's whatever persona
is Robin Hood.
I meant like his Arcana. You think that he's a different Arcana.
Yeah.
Did I close that already? No. He makes you think he's the Justice one, even though he's actually a fool. Which I just think that's such like a cool thematic. Like, he really is a perfect rival for the main character.
Yeah. He also like fucking shoot you in the head and like
the part when he's like, if we had met a few years earlier, I think we could have been friends. I was like, that hurt. That really hurt.
Also, and like his outfit though when he was in your party, like
that was ridiculous.
I thought it was stupid looking.
That was probably one of the worst ones.
Yeah, but him being like, I don't know. It was just like, he was just so good. Like the whole reveal with his dad and everything, that being like the politician, like so good.
And it made I forget his last name, the main antagonist. It made him seem even more heartless when he was like, "Oh, I knew that. I knew the whole time that he was trying to take me. I would have just whipped him away like nothing."
He said, "I'm gonna kill him afterwards anyway."
Because when you talk to Akechi, you're like, "Wow, Akechi was like really playing this guy," and then he's like, "Oh, I fucking knew that kid. Like, he's a wimp. I'll beat that shit up.
Beat the shit out of him." But yeah, so
why am I looking at the confidant list for him?
I don't know.
He would not be on the confidant list as an antagonist.
So yeah. And then, what do you think? After you beat the politician, what do you think of the whole like end game sequence of fighting like the fucking? Okay, the fact that Igor's voice was different and it being an actual plot point.
That was the most satisfying thing ever. Because we both talked when we first started playing. We're like, oh, we don't like how they changed Igor's voice.
Because like I knew the Japanese voice actor died for him. I guess they changed it for America as well, just to like. To
me, it seemed like Persona 5. We're trying to reach a more mass market appeal. We need to make this character scarier than normal. Because, like, he always had the goofy, like, Persona.
Welcome.
Yeah, he always had the weird, goofy voice. And, yeah, when it was revealed that was, like, the Holy Grail or whatever, the chalice.
Yeah.
That was, like, such a good moment. I was like, yes.
And, like, they brought, like, the old Igor voice, or, like, someone that sounded like the old Igor voice. So, like...
I think it was the original guy.
Or at least the American original guy.
Yeah. But, we both played the dubs, so...
Yeah, so... Yeah, that's so good. And then, like, the two lollies becoming one big lolly.
Yeah, I didn't like them. They were my least favorite Velvet Room attendants.
I like, wait,
and that's saying a lot.
Why are they getting so much development right now in this boss fight against them when I have 1 health and, like, they're getting all this development even though, like, I barely got anything. But then again, I only got, like, 4 parts into their social link, so... I
didn't finish their social link, but I've heard that if you finish it, it's pretty obvious that they're 2 people. I got pretty far. I got, like, to part 7 or 8, I think.
Still, like, Elizabeth still has the best, like, Velvet Room attendant social link, because you just get to talk to her outside the room.
Yeah, and then just go on like an adventure with her.
You can just kiss her and like nothing comes from it.
I hated Marie too.
The one girl you can date without like having any repercussions of like anyone being angry at you.
Because she's your fictional girlfriend.
She just exists only in the Velvet Room.
She's not real.
She's great. I have her a figure of Thanatos.
I like her.
I love her. So there's in the game she's a Thanatos, so like I have that one in my room. It's like really awesome looking. Got it pretty decent at a con.
I didn't like Marie that much.
Oh, no one likes Marie.
Marie tries so
If you like Marie,
hard.
you're trash.
Marie would feel at home in the Life is Strange
No
universe.
offense to my sister who cosplayed Marie before. She hadn't listened to this, though, luckily.
She should.
She cosplayed like half the fucking Persona cast.
Yeah.
Like Yukiko and Marie.
Chie.
Not Chie. No, she's not. She's done the main character from 3.
Oh, yeah. Wait, the female version?
Yeah, the female main character. She probably gender bend the main character. I wouldn't be surprised
He's
she did.
He's so effeminate as it is.
And then I think she's dead Futaba.
Yeah, I saw she did that before the game.
I did have a picture on my phone of me and her like at a con, like her Futaba, and I'm like, lol. But yeah.
Alright, so...
Definitely doesn't look like a picture of Catherine.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking Catherine character. Like.
Especially, like, the nakedness. We're talking about Kamoshida. Especially, like, the nakedness and the minimal clothing. It reminds me of Catherine.
An looks like a fucking girl that would be inside. Madarama. Zazel. Are y'all named after demons, I guess, then?
I guess so.
Yeah, Bale.
Oh my God.
You're all named after demons.
Kaneshiro.
The Fly.
I fucking love Kaneshiro.
So we were talking about before the final dungeon, so... What'd you think of the actual final boss like area and like? Do you like the final like the whole like weird like fighting a god kind of thing to this game?
I was
compared to the other ones.
It like really reminded me of 3, where it was like I don't know, because you're like ascending this whole thing at the end, and you keep ascending.
You're like ascending heaven. You're fighting angels instead of fighting the demons.
Yeah, which was pretty cool, but I don't know. It was kind of easy. It's really weird to say that.
Well, the fact that it gave like you fight like 4 mini bosses on there, and you can go back to the beginning and like heal yourself completely, which you never get in like at all. And like
because like for story wise, they wanted you to beat it in one sitting. Like you weren't allowed to leave because like they wanted you to have your Christmas date the next day.
You couldn't leave if you wanted to.
Yeah, which I mean, like it kind of made it easy though, because yeah, you're right. You could like what I did was I just kept like farming my persona and like. I would grind a little bit just so I could get like the next tier persona. And by the time I reached the final boss, like I don't think I died once to him, which is like insane for a persona game. It was almost too easy. Like there were a lot of close calls.
Yeah.
But I had like one of the things where it was like one of the social links or confidants gave you a bonus where if your team has 2 deaths on it, your whole team switches out.
I didn't. I may have had that, but I never had 2 people KO'd each other. Like KO'd
I think it was
at all.
Futaba actually. It was actually so helpful. It helped me from losing. The only thing
Futaba would just give me buffs while like. Yeah. Like honestly like the abilities that like really helped me were just like I basically had on Ryoji and I think I'd have Ryoji and Yosuke just to have 2 people just beat the shit out of it while Makoto and On heal or debuff or me and On would clear buffs and heal.
I used mostly Yusuke Makoto and Morgana.
And then I would have to switch. I would have to switch with Haru. I would just make if I ever and I would make shields for like everyone because the shields would just do more damage to the enemy than like,
that and counterattacks do like incredible damage, like game breaking damage. To bosses.
I had Ganesh. I used him a lot because he had like a crit chance move, like a physical attack, and he was just so good, and he would like be strong against physical and guns. So like, I can't
remember what personas I used at the very end. I had some pretty high level ones. Though.
Same here, but like,
I was the final boss.
My main character came like support character next to On, because On could like debuff like attack on them, so like it was just so fucking vital. And
I had some like I did one of those like hanged fusion, like the 4 one, and I had this awesome dragon.
I've never done the multi fusion ones really.
I only did because I had a fuck ton of money at the end of the game, and I was like, it was like that last place before you do the final boss, and I was like, I'm going to like really min max my persona abilities. Like, I want my personas to be like super fucking strong.
Yeah, and then the Holy Grail is kind of a really long, tedious fucking fight.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know. I liked how he had like the different like sins that he would incorporate.
Yeah,
that didn't really affect.
But it just took forever. Like I don't know. If it's like it was like that and 4 were kind of similar. Where it took forever and more so.
Nothing will be as bad as Nyx from Persona 3. Persona 3 Nyx was like a fucking slog.
Once you got to the 1v1 thing, it was pretty easy because it was like kind of
I think you're forgetting
it was 6 from there, but you had to do like the early stuff too.
I think you're forgetting that Nyx could like completely
if you didn't guard.
She would make you couldn't guard in the one that I played. I don't think you could guard in Persona 3 at all.
Because remember you played the one because I could control my teammates.
Yeah, I couldn't. There's a very decent chance where Nyx will, because you probably have one healer on your team.
Yeah, I had Yukari as my healer.
A high chance that she can, what's the word, like charm them, and then they will heal Nyx, and it will be a full heal. Because the whole point of that boss is like you're chipping away.
I don't think that happened to me.
I think it happened to me one time, and then I got very lucky that the second, or like the actual time I beat it.
Yeah, but I had Yukari, Kuro-chan. I had Ken, because Ken was a heal. I'd use him to heal as well, and then
I never used Ken.
We had 3 teammates or 4 teammates in that game.
It's same. It's always been 4. You've always had 4 members on your squad, including you.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
So I think every Persona is, except Q. That doesn't fucking count.
Well, Q, you had like 2 front lines, or no, 3 front lines, 2 back lines. It was not fun. But yeah, so the Curly Child was great. Were you satisfied with the end of the story? With like you basically just being watched by the cops, but you're basically free to go.
Yeah, I did like that. I really just, it reminded me of like Persona 4 where, sorry, hold on, I'm stuck. It reminded me of like Persona 4 where you get like your family group, and you just like have a good time with your family. Whereas Persona 3 was like, you're just a bunch of like misfit kids that just hang out in the same room as each other and like have a sushi party once, and then your friend dies and then you never talk again. Whereas this one, it felt like the Phantom Thieves are going to like they're gonna stick together. Like they're.
That was my main thing about Persona 3, where you didn't feel like your classmates. You didn't feel like you were like friends at school and everything, like friends like everywhere. You just felt like you were just like working together at this club, like. Exactly.
I like how they got rid of clubs. Getting rid of clubs was. Get clubs out of here.
Only in the fighting game story where you find out that like Idis and Mitsuru are like still work together and like.
Oh, I like that. Two characters I would not expect to be working together.
They work together and like. Agihiko's like training like across the world, and he just shows up like ridiculous looking. Like, why the fuck are you looking like this? You look ridiculous.
Junpei becoming a baseball star is actually really fun.
Yukari becoming a Power Ranger is great. I love that.
That's so weird.
It's so good. I love that. She's basically the Pink Ranger because she uses the bow. So like in the Zero Rangers or Mighty Morphin, that's a Pink Ranger who uses the bow as well. So kind of like a nice reference there.
I'll take your word for it.
It's just a nice Power Ranger reference, and they love their Sentai in Japan. Especially that company always had like outfits set. They always had the Sentai outfits, which is really awesome. But yeah,
I wanted to talk a little bit about characters. We're having a bit of a loose discussion, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the story in general, like. But well, alright, so let's rank the stories from 3, 4, and 5. Then go ahead.
I think for me personally, 5 is just ahead of 3.
Story-wise?
Yes, just slightly. I think, like, 5 and 3 are the most comparable, just because Mementos and the Tower of...
Babylon? The Babylon?
No, it's... oh my god. Whatever.
It's been a while since we played.
Yeah, I should have looked it up. The Tower in Persona 3, they're literally, like, functionally the same, except there's not as much pressure to, like... having the dungeons, I think, improves the story aspects of it. Like, I don't know. It makes things feel... more grounded. But 4 just didn't have like the same atmosphere. Like it's kind of similar to JoJo. Like I love part 4 a lot, but it's not my favorite because the plot is
also the fact that in like 4 you can just get after battle you get the card to heal your health and your SP, so like you just keep going infinitely to like getting
that was in
stuff
3 too.
But it wasn't nearly as easy as it was, and you had the fox as well.
Yeah, Persona 3 was kind of broken though.
It was not nearly as easy as it was in 4. You like, just keep going through the dungeon and having no repercussion. Well, you had repercussions inside 3 because you would get tired. In 4, you had none of that. You had no repercussion of doing that.
Yeah, SP was really the only problem. Same with this game.
Or 5 with like and the SP items are very fucking limited too.
Yeah,
it's just nuts. But yeah,
I just think the story for 5 works so well because it's really about like this. Like, your character feels like it develops, and you have all these friends you're really close to.
Your main character actually has a character?
Yeah. Even though, like, I mean, I guess you could say that Yu has a bit of a character.
Barely.
And like,
only in the fighting games does he get, like, a character on his own, where he just, like, kissed the sister,
Hanako?
No, it's called, his nickname was, like, the Sister Kingpin.
He's
the Sister Complex Kingpin,
yeah.
That's his nickname.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
And like, in 3 main characters, like, it's nothing until like he just makes like a sacrifice, which you probably wouldn't in character. He's kind of an asshole in like anime in like the movie.
I guess we think about him being like a dead zombie because he kind of died like years ago. I don't remember. That was kind of like the whole point of like he was kind of living on borrowed time. So if you consider that he's kind of a zombie, it makes sense that he never talks to anyone.
Yeah. Like picture him as like a romantic, like hooking up with like Mitsuru, Yukari, or like anyone from like that like school.
They're like the bad boys.
So like there's like the one like is that one girl from Persona 3 a black girl, or was she like changed color from the US version?
She was originally black, I think.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was one of those things where just like they changed the skin, like they added Hitler with sunglasses.
No, I'm pretty sure I looked it up. I think she was originally black. It just looks really weird.
The one thing I did like in Persona 4, like when you have to go to the high school in Persona 3 and to have like the one class, the shy girl who became like class president or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I thought that was nice. Like they didn't have a callback like that in 5 from what I heard.
Not super big. I mean, you said like there's the whole I can't remember any Persona 4 character names. The idol singer.
Rise
had the Rise reference.
Had a poster. That was it. And you can get a questionable Rise poster in your room.
Questionable.
I was kind of hoping that, like, I had, because, like, they had it with, like, the detective thing. I was like, okay, this is, like, a perfect thing for, like, Naoto to, show up. That would be so fucking, like...
It would have been cool, but I'm kind of glad that they don't,
glad they didn't, but, like, it would have been cool either way. I would have been disappointed if she did show up. Like... Yeah,
it's one of the things, like...
Like, calling an expert on this weird, you kind of get weird sign that it's, like, something related to shadows or something like that, and, like, they have a specialist or something.
It would have been, like, think of it as, like, JoJo. I keep bringing up JoJo, but, like, it's like Jotaro coming in part 4. It just takes away from the
take away
Duang
from-
gang.
Yeah, I know. But
So you don't like Naoto. It would have been cool to see her, but like I think it would have taken away from the Duang gang
Duang.
of Persona or
Duang.
Persona 5.
Dugang.
Dugang.
But yeah, so mostly let's just move away from story. Let's get into characters now. So let's just go into the characters then. Before we start out, best girl, 3, 2, 1, Makoto. There we go.
Yeah, we're pretty basic. Makoto, she's just too perfect.
She's too perfect. She's voiced. She's also helped that she's voiced by my favorite Borderlands character of Gage.
Means nothing to me, but I really like
stuff to me.
I really like her voice. I thought her voice acting was very, very good for a dub.
Yeah. Come here, Joanna.
The Persona, like,
I was disappointed though. She did lose
silly.
her motorcycle though, like
Yeah.
riding a motorcycle.
That was So if you get her social link all the way up, her motorcycle turns from a motorcycle into like a transformer.
Yeah, it's transformer.
And it's kind of a bummer because the motorcycle persona is like one of the raddest
Her introduction
things ever.
is so good. Like
Her costume is so fucking cool too. Her
Man.
pose is a little weird.
she's punches.
But her pose though, like the pose she makes, it's like a little strange.
It's fine.
But her costume is really good.
Yeah.
An didn't really
Okay,
impress me too
let's
much.
go in order then with characters we'll talk about. Let's talk about Ryoji then, or Brosuke.
He was serviceable.
I think he's better than Yosuke was. He doesn't get nearly as shit on as Yosuke did for. Like, he gets like a shit on, but like not nearly as much. And yet he had like the whole thing of him like the whole running thing came. Because remember in the beginning, the first dungeon where he like trips, like has his leg.
Oh
hurt,
shit!
And he actually like makes up for it in like the last dungeon.
Fuck! I totally forgot about that. Yeah, he does trip in the first bit.
Everyone thinks he died.
I really thought he died. I really fucking thought he died when they did that reveal.
Yeah, I was like, he's landing. I was on like a door in the water. It's fine. But yeah, I liked him though. Did you finish his social link or not?
No,
I finished his.
I only finished Makoto's.
He gets Sun Wukong.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, I guess Sun Wukong is pretty cool.
I wasn't very impressed with his character. He just doesn't like. I've seen this character before, and they didn't do anything new with it.
Yeah, kind of basic. Where like
it's Junpei. It's just Junpei. It's just Ryuji.
Now Junpei actually like Junpei's whole thing though was with the girl.
Actually, yeah, Junpei was better because he had Chidori.
I hated Junpei like the first half. He only got good because he had the girl.
Yeah, he developed as a character.
I hated the fact that he like almost got you killed and like made me hate him so much.
Does Ryuji have like a moment? Not Ryuji. Yosuke
Yosuke doesn't do anything other than he has to pee.
He doesn't have a moment like so.
The girl I had a crush
has
on.
His girl moment.
The girl I had a crush on died, and then like I'm gonna do it for her, even though I didn't actually know her. I just had a crush on her. Like he was like,
you should hang out with this guy. He's a loser.
He's in a trash can. You literally meet him when he falls into his trash.
Yeah, because like Ryuji has his whole redemption moment. Junpei has his redemption.
He has
moment.
this whole like vendetta against this teacher that cost him his career of running track.
Yeah,
he broke his fucking leg.
Yeah,
which is
pretty good.
Nuts to think about.
That's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, I mean Ryuji doesn't do anything for me. He's the bro guy. He's your brosuke. He's always there for you. He's the bro, but I almost like Mishima better, and I know that's like.
But you mean Yosuke?
Mishima is the guy who runs the fan site.
Oh, him. Okay.
I almost like him better because he like develops.
He kind of looks like if it's the creepy kid from 4 and like to make the eyes normal, that'd be him.
Hey, Yuki.
Okay. Wait, I don't know. I still think
I like Ryuji's design. Ryuji's design is beautiful. His color scheme is fucking tops.
I love his dungeon outfit a lot too. Like,
yeah. Oh, Captain Kid is fucking great Persona.
Kid's awesome. He's the one that One Piece is based off of.
Really?
He's the one that had the treasure that he said before he died. Say that like it's there and then
that's pretty cool.
Execute it. Yeah, because actually you read the books at all?
No.
You get every time you get a new team member, you unlock a book as a library that would increase a certain stat, of course. But like it would at the end, it would tell you the story of their persona. So you get like the story of Captain Kidd. If you finish reading it, you get like courage, and then like
that's pretty
story,
cool.
And then you get Joanna. You get all of them. It's really cool. And then even we get the evolved ones, you get the books for those too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can go to lab very near you. I always read books like on the train. I always had one ready.
I always did too. I went to like the library or no the bookstores.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the first girl then, An, who's just like
I like her design a lot. I fucking love her hair. An's hair is like my aesthetic.
I like her winter outfit. I always like. I mean, the winter outfits are always more interesting than the summer ones for everyone.
Yeah.
But like,
I didn't like Makoto's outfits very much. I know I'm kind of jumping ahead. Her outfits felt a little too like mom for me.
I like her normal one. I liked her normal one a lot.
Yeah, her like
everyone's winter one's fine, but everyone's summer outfit's always boring. It's always how it is in Persona though.
Mm-hmm. Cute girls in sweaters.
But yeah, so yeah, on she being creeped on by the teacher.
I like
her friend try to commit suicide.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, her whole thing is like a model. I feeded her a social link as well.
No, I know. Like
her whole thing about like the rival model and getting over like trying to be the best she can for her friend because her friend's in rehab.
Mm-hmm.
And like you actually get a moment though, like I think near the end, like where her friend comes back and like says how proud she is. Like really nice. Like
that's good.
It's a really nice like social link. Like I didn't want to romance. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't romance, but she would be like my last romance option of like the main character.
I totally agree. I'd rather romance like all the boys before her, I think too.
Yeah, but I think her dungeon outfit's kind of looks like
it's too much. Like,
it is too much.
It's like the thing in Persona 3 and 4 where you can get the characters to wear swimsuits in dungeons. It's like this is so.
I may or may not made Naoto wear the cat outfit.
Sam, no.
Just because I could.
Sam, no.
Nah, I made it more.
That's cruel. It's too out of character that it's almost like immersion.
I only did that in the second playthrough though to make everyone wear other outfits because I did.
Sure, I did.
But I don't think you can unlock that until second playthrough.
An's, like, it wouldn't be as bad if, like, everything about it wasn't terrible. Like, when she gets knocked down, she falls on her knees with her ass hanging up, and it's like, come on.
It's like a cartoon cat, though. Like,
no. It is, like, I mean, I'm not, like, feminist frequency over here or anything, but it's just too much, guys. Like, come on.
It's Japan.
No other character is that bad.
It's Japan.
Yeah. I do like that she's, like, kind of American.
She's half American, or they say.
Yeah, or quarter. It's like it's a strange.
She literally have her translate English.
Yeah, I wish they'd done more with that. Her being a foreigner, because like every other character you meet is.
I'm pretty sure she's Irish because she has like an Irish like a shamrock necklace at one point.
Well, she has like the 4chan logo on her.
It's a
on her
shamrock.
It's the 4chan logo.
That's the 4chan logo.
I think it is. I don't know.
Yeah, she's so rich because her parents actually own 4chan overseas. There you go.
Mood is definitely not rich from running 4chan.
And then what's it called? So yeah, she shit on Yosuke and like basically I think her arc.
She was just Yukari. She was just
Yukari had more of a.
Chia. It was actually Chia is a little different. Chia is not analogous to any other character.
I think I enjoyed An more than Chie.
I did too.
I didn't like Chie nearly as much as everyone else did.
Chie is not good.
I don't think she's that great.
Chie is fucking not good.
But so enough about An then. Let's get like my favorite bro character was Yosuke.
I love Yosuke.
Great, Matt Mercer.
McCree.
Yeah, he's so good. He's like the best. I think one of the best arcs.
Yeah, his whole thing. We kind of already talked about it with Masamun.
I love his persona. I love his outfit. Like excuse me, burp. His like the fox, like the fox outfit. Was really cool. The nicknames.
Yeah,
I honestly thought like if you each had a nickname for like Fox or something else, like oh good, I picked the right nickname, or like did she pick the other one? It would be called like they stick to the other. It was weird second option they would have. Like I always thought like
it would have been cool if they like stuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably would have been just too much dialogue.
I don't know. I kind of thought like, okay, I picked the right one. I managed to pick the right one for every nickname. Oh yeah. So like, I was like afraid if I picked the wrong one.
Oh no, they just say like that's not good, and they say let's make it this one.
Okay. Because like,
like once I think.
Yeah, he had probably the best arc though. Like he's probably I had him in my party the entire game. Like he was someone I did not change.
Yeah, his physical attacks were just so good.
Where everyone else like I would have I would try to do the Persona thing where you would like put the new characters in, but then like at the end it just became like I put Ryoji back into the party and like it was just two physical attackers and like me and the healer. It was like so good.
Having the ability to switch out your party mid game is
amazing.
Game changing.
Yeah, it's so good. But yeah, he's definitely the best like bro character. Like I I always felt sorry. Like, he probably had the most sympathetic, one of the most sympathetic arcs for a character.
It kind of sucked that he went to a different school because it was I felt like we didn't get to see him as often as the other characters.
Yeah.
Like, you see Ann every day. You sit behind her in
But
class.
you get, it's like how Persona 3 and 4, where you're in different, you're in the same school, but you're in different classes, but you still end up in, school trips, together.
Yeah.
Like the Hawaii trip, you still, end up in,
Mm-hmm.
he's still oh yeah, we got if you couldn't go to the storm or
Los
something.
Angeles.
There was a storm in Los Angeles.
Harvey,
so we just,
Hurricane Harvey was coming.
we came to Hawaii instead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess. But yeah, so you definitely the best. I didn't get the maxes out because I didn't get the max the stat out. I got 7 to him, but I didn't get the finish.
I got so close to finishing his. It
I
made me
wanted
really
to.
mad.
I hate the stats being the lock behind stats so much.
It kind of sucks. I got almost all my stats up to 5. There's one that I didn't, but I just didn't have enough time to finish.
I got 2 to 5, and everything else 4. That pissed me off so much.
Yeah. That's why I'm looking forward to New Game Plus, because I really want to just do every social link and see every character story.
Yeah. So definitely the best. He has this whole thing.
Oh, I fucking love his persona.
His persona's so cool.
What's it called?
Vishima. Is it Vishima? No.
Something like that.
It's
Goemon.
Yeah, I knew something with a mon.
I think the design is just amazing.
I love
it's so
it.
extravagant.
It's like a piece.
Heels.
It's actually like a paint, like a Japanese art painting.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It's really, I love it.
The visual design in this game is just incredible. It's unlike any I've ever seen.
Yeah. So talk about best girl now, Makoto.
Yeah,
best
I love
girl.
how before she joined your team, she's following you around town, investigating.
You walk around the school and she's reading a book behind you.
She do it in Shibuya too.
Yeah, it's
really funny.
Really, I love that. But she's great. I love her. She being your inside person to the investigation with Sai, really funny.
Yeah, when she hacks the computer and everything. Yeah, I just love Makoto. She's very straight laced. She's kind of a little basic, but
she's basically your second in command of if something happened to you, she would be in charge because she's the most competent one out of everyone.
She feels like the canonical romance choice.
I think so.
That might just be my bias, but
she seemed like it.
Her and the main character feel like they're close.
She also has one of my favorite moments of this when we had the school event and she gets caught on stage.
Yes, that was one of the best.
Hilarious.
He'd be like, "Hey, cutie." Oh, I love that.
So funny. Oh, I love the school things they have. And she made really important. You have your encounter with Akechi in that one.
Yeah, I wish they would do more. That's my one thing. That's the one. Oh, I would love to see Persona do more informal
in school stuff.
Yeah, in school.
4 had a lot of that. You had a bunch of trips and
yeah.
The Canby trip. You had the trip to the sort of free school, and then you had the whole King's Game moment, which is the best moment from 4.
That was so fun.
But yeah, Makoto is so good. I love her her kind of her Mad Max battle suit on.
Yeah, it's really cool.
The motorcycle's really cool. Everything about it, the iron mask.
She wears fucking
knuckles,
brass knuckles, spiked knuckles too.
So good. And she was one of my main healers. Her and Anna, I would use later game because she had debuffs, but I mainly used Makoto for the most part. And I had a revolver for her that would do a random ailment on. That was so good.
Yeah, she's the best girl.
It's really good. Her, and you beat your social link, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hers was
it was pretty basic.
A lot of people don't like it. They didn't like your social link that much.
I think it doesn't really have the same sort of emotions because it's oh, my father died a couple of years ago. Other people
I wish it was more focused on I want to be a detective to to live up to my father's name or whatever.
Yeah, you see that near the very end, but they didn't really dwell on it early.
You get stuck on the whole my classmate's fucking this this lounge owner.
Yeah, that's one of the weaker Persona.
When she would talk about her father or her sister would be it'd be great.
Sai is great.
Let's talk about Sai then while we're talking about the Makoto family, her sister.
Sai, I love Sai's design. Sai's fucking persona or her dungeon design is amazing.
I love the music. I love the music too. It's so unique too because you do you do the games.
Yeah, that was such an awesome boss battle. That reminded me a lot of. There's a boss battle in Persona 3 where there's a spinner and the spinner is random. And
I remember that.
Certain status ailments. I think it might have done
something like that, or it would hurt itself or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember I love that. But yeah, her done was really cool. But she was really good. I liked the whole interrogation because when I first started the game, I was fuck you, I'm not talking to you. And then I was oh, she's actually not that bad. And then I would be
once I saw that,
you gotta believe me. Your sister's involved.
I
still love that picture. It's when you look into the the leader of the Phantom Thieves, and all you see is a picture of his cats and banging your sister.
Post about how he's gonna smash your sister. Yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah, she was great. I love she came like an ally to you, like, and like she like literally like you may still get jail time, or like you may still be being watched, like you won't get off scot-free, like in like any other game would probably do. It's like, oh, you actually got free at the end. Like, no, you're still gonna be under watch because you're still like a suspect.
She's like a good, like, lawful good character.
Yeah,
like she's very much like always lawful good. She'll do the things like within the system.
Yeah.
That she thinks she
needs.
And she's
like, you know, like how menacing and catchy was when he talked. Like, yes, I'm gonna visit this man. it's like when, I don't have a gun on me, I swear. After Makoto, we got Futaba.
Yes, which awesome dungeon. The part when you fight
the dungeon annoyed me, to be honest.
It was, I mean, like, awesome concept for a dungeon. It was probably one of the more like what's it called, like endurance ones.
Yeah, it definitely was, especially the so the boss fight though, like you had it, like I the first time I just, because I got fucked up by the minions, but I was able to sneak by 100% the second time I did that. Like I didn't have to fight any single henchman. I got to the final boss.
Yeah, there were some really tough sneaking sections.
I like how Shadow Futaba wasn't the boss. It was her the image of her mom.
That was really cool because at that point in the game you start to kind of get into the rhythm of like, we find the new character, we do the boss, blah blah blah. But with that, it was like Futaba contacts you. Yeah, she's the one that's
you
like
to get rid of her.
Yeah, it gives her a lot of agency as a character.
Yeah, this one you learn about her and Shojiro is like basically those two like kind of arc. We learn about like
how Wakaba was like a scientist about the whole cognitive science,
and he worked
with the PSI,
and she worked with Sojiro, and you know you find that. Did you find out like later on that she was murdered by she was murdered at her work?
They heavily hint towards it because there's a part near the end. Well, when you're in the dungeon where you're like reconstructing like scenes from their life, which are hieroglyphs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and it's pretty implied that she was killed.
Yeah, because she walks in the traffic like you think it's suicide, but
there was such a suspicious thing.
Yeah, that was nuts, man. I felt really fucking sad. Like,
we talked about this earlier, but like I mentioned how sometimes the reflect or the characters would get like a counterattack hit and it would do insane damage. In this boss battle, when you fight Wakaba, the Sphinx, I think it was Yusuke would do like more. He would do more than like a full power, like my full party's per turn power in like one counterattack.
Yeah, same. And
it was insane.
And also, if you had the mirror item that would like make a physical wall or something, would also like do it twice.
Yeah, it was like incredibly strong.
Yeah,
that was a cool boss. I like the whole like mechanic where you have one of your people go away.
I wish he did that more and more fights. They only do it in a couple of fights. Like the first one does it. Only the first one really does it, and this one, and then like the
you do it in size.
You do it in size, and
near the end too. I think the final.
Yes, if you're the final boss, you do it like once. But yeah, I wish he did it more. But yeah, I really love like Futaba. Like I like Futaba a lot.
I like Futaba a lot. Her voice acting is like a little like uneven for me. Like sometimes I like it, and other times it's like,
yeah,
I demand curry. Like okay.
Kek, that's such a funny thing to say. Kek.
When I see Kek, it actually
she
like
actually said
makes
Kek.
You scream. Like
she actually said Kek.
That was awesome. I fucking love when she said Kek.
But yeah, I love her the UFO. I love the Tron suit. Like I really wish I finished her. I want to see what her thing evolved into.
I'm gonna look that up right now because that is such a what is it? It's called the Necronomicon.
Yeah, Necronomicon's a UFO one. Yeah, she was like so vital though. Like her buffs that would like come in were so good. Like
most of the time they'd be nice. Other times also, she would give me like things I never needed, and like I'd just be like dying.
She would just upping any stats, like the hit invasion's like the best one to get.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool. It comes Prometheus.
That's neat.
Yeah, I like that.
It's kind of weird she just go into it though.
Oh wait, that's Prometheus from Persona 2.
So is it gonna be like the movie Prometheus? But yeah, I love her design. Like, but yeah, she really grew. Like at the you do a little bit of social link. What?
Look, that's what it looks like.
The ball.
It looks like a Pac-Man.
The ball. But yeah, how much of social link did you do? I got like 6 or 7.
Only like. Total like 5 I think, but so I only got like Sojiro Makoto.
Where you had to like help her do her bucket list of like getting into society.
Oh, I almost got hers done. I mean, which I was literally at level 9 and I couldn't do it. I had one last day left and it wouldn't. It was a thing where it's like your bond will not increase. I was like,
that's the worst.
Yeah, No, hers was really good though. I liked her story a lot. I wish I'd finished hers because Sojiro's story ties in with hers a lot, and I love Sojiro's. It's one of my favorite ones.
You talk about Sojiro, but I couldn't get like every time I did it, it won't go up. Like I did it like 10 times.
It took a lot of grinding, and I really wanted that fucking curry, like because you get SP increased curry, and it's a really good, like it's really fucking good. So I like kept grinding, and eventually it just took so fucking long.
Oh no, I just didn't feel like I got like a 4 for his, but like
it helps to use the fortune teller. I didn't really start using her until later in the game.
You can also use the shrine too, like do you have the shrine area?
I never got to the shrine area.
I used the area that you would get that would like you can just pray to it and then it would increase like the friendship bond a bit.
Same with you can do the same with the what's her face, the fortune teller.
Yeah, Futaba, like the whole like shut in thing would like really you go to her room. You go to her room, she's like and
you think she's dead for like 2 weeks if she doesn't respond, and then she's like, "Oh, I was just sleeping."
It's like, wait, what?
Let me just hack this whole government agency.
It's done. It took 2 seconds.
Yeah,
but yeah, then Shojiro though was like great. Like he started like the asshole to you. Between him and Dojima, who do you like?
Sojiro by a landslide.
Nanako. But okay, the motion comic. Dojima versus...
Alright, well, he's a perfect man. He loves those cute little ice creams that they sell at Junos.
What are you, Nanako? What are you, Futaba? I love the personified one.
Yeah.
let me hold your coat, madam. What are you, Futaba? So yeah, he's great though. He's such a good complex character. We get to beginning he was like kind of an asshole to you inside the car, and then at the end we get the mirrored thing of him driving you at the end, and like
oh my god, that scene was so fucking awesome. I love like the kind of surrogate father figure because Dojima was just kind of like, here's some money. It's like it's Child's Day. Yeah, and he would work.
I'm barely home.
Yeah, but Sojiro, you'd see him all the time, and he was such a dick at first.
Yeah, the vacation Nanako is not gonna happen.
You don't know what his social link happens, right? At the end, Sojiro?
No.
At the end, because you pretty much help him with, there's like a shitty family member that
I remember the guy coming in so often.
Yeah, so he's trying to like win custody or whatever, so then you have like, you end up like pushing him on the ground, because you're like defending him from like beating up Sojiro, and then they send like child services, and you just like tell them the truth, and they're like, all right, fine. So then Sojiro's like, wow, you really did it. You're like my son. And then you go to like the church to like go to her grave, and then Sojiro's like, hey, can you like not date Futaba? can you like not? It'd be kind of weird if you dated Futaba.
Zip.
I really wish that I had picked her just because that would have made that scene even fucking funnier.
Kind of creepy because she is like a little sister and she's like younger than you.
Yeah, she is. She's too much. I love Futaba, but like she's too much of a little sister for that kind of thing. It would feel creepy.
Yeah, but they're both great. Like even though I didn't finish his link, I thought they were both great.
Yeah, he's a really cool character.
Yeah.
I want to grow up to be Sojiro and own a coffee shop in Japan.
I love the fact that he's an asshole to most of his customers who don't like you don't like it, you just leave. Yeah. But everyone's like, it's really good. Like
he's just this master of coffee.
Also the fact that if you know like Akechi was always like occasionally there and Sai was occasionally there as well.
Yeah, that was cool.
But what's it called? So after I scrolled down a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Because what dungeon was after?
It's Haru.
We go to
Oh, we didn't talk about Morgana.
What's Morgana near the end? We mentioned it's like the last one. Cause that's the last like team link.
Yeah.
Teammate link.
Yeah. So basically, there's kind of you have a bit of a break between dungeons for a bit because you go on the vacation.
Yeah, you go to Hawaii.
And then Ryuji and Mona have a huge fight. Wait, I said Morgana. They have a huge fight, and then Morgana kind of leaves. To like, because they want to pursue the next dungeon, but half the team doesn't, and the whole thing is like you're supposed to. Like,
everyone's unanimous.
Have to be unanimous.
Unanimous, yeah.
So then Morgana leaves because Morgana really wants to find out who he is, and then he teams up with Haru with her persona Milady. I fucking love Milady. Milady's a great persona.
I love his design as well. I love his no heads, the mask is really cool.
And how it opens up.
Yeah, the guns open up. Yeah, I love that. I didn't use her at first. I didn't think she was that great until I got like the actual mirrors, and she was like the best. Yeah,
I would always use her shoot abilities too. The persona shoot ability, because she had like the 3-shot one. That's one of the best abilities used against bosses.
Yeah, couldn't get my link up with her because it was like late in the game and like
yeah, she's introduced just a little too late.
And you need like a level 5 set to get past like level 1, which I didn't get.
Uh-huh.
But like growing the tomatoes, the SP fruit, like or vegetables like on the roof is like amazing.
I should have done that. That's one thing I didn't delve into.
It's so good, but yeah, I really wish I got more into it because I want to know what her link was because her arc thing like.
It's with her boyfriend or her fiance. I'm pretty sure.
Probably her fiance, and the fact that her getting over her dad's death, like over like in the dungeon.
The few I did, it's like she's like being like not assaulted, but like all the like lawyers and like people that want to own the company are like being really aggressive towards her and like, oh, just sell it to me, and she's like, no, I want to do this. I think that's probably what her arc ends up being. Yeah, her accepting her position.
Well, that's everything I'm gonna do on New Game Plus is like focus on her.
Yeah, I probably romance her next time.
Yeah, same.
Haru is fucking adorable.
Her voice actor is even more adorable because when she did it in like dressed up as Haru.
Haru is just like the most adorable.
She probably has like one of the best, like probably the best like school designs, where she like the sweater and everything. Like
yeah, I love her.
Yeah, she's definitely she's definitely like second best. Like I would choose. Like not, I never done like any like the really like. Other the casual like the not classmate options. I never like done those, so I can't really tell.
What for romance?
Yeah, romance.
Yeah, I don't know because I think you could do it with Hifumi, who is the doctor.
You do the doctor, the teacher, the fortune teller.
The teacher feels too weird.
I'm pretty sure the reporter. You probably.
Yeah, I think you can.
Any girl with a vagina. That's not Psy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you should be able to fuck.
Noir's a great nickname, but yeah, she's like great. Like the whole thing with her father. Like I was like, okay, she's gonna get like angry at us because like our whole mission. Like she probably thinks like she's gonna blame it on us, and she didn't. She actually like it's not your fault. We know it's like someone else, like a third party came in, and she's adorable.
Looking at the picture of Haru's voice actor.
But yeah, she's great. Like I didn't use her nearly as much as but like some other people though.
I ended up using her a lot near the end of the game.
Go up.
Hold on, wait.
Go up. Click on Noir. I want to stick the alpha for Noir.
Oh,
that's so good.
I love her design. It's got kind of like
I love she's randomly has an axe and a grenade launcher as her weapon.
Yeah, her giant battle axe is so cool.
So yeah, she's like the last real party member you get. That's not like a fucking Shinji.
I fucking love her hair, too. Her hair is just so fucking curly. I just want to grab it and shake it.
So
shake some sense into her.
We talked about him before, but we talked about the Shinji of the party, of Goro, Akechi.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. Probably the best antagonist in any...
You compare him to Shinji?
Because you get him for one dungeon and he's dead or gone.
Yeah, he's fucking amazing. The Robin Hood, I mean, his design and Robin Hood are, like, okay... But as a character and like what he represents, like the whole fool thing,
yeah,
it just I find that such clever writing.
Fucking annoying boss fight though, like
that was one of the hardest.
It's sprung on you, and it's like ever. 3 parts after you go through the entire. It's like a dungeon you have to do in 2 days. You do a 2-day dungeon. Yeah. You have to like heal up and then do it.
Well, I think we both kind of did this. We would immediately in the beginning of the month would try and finish the dungeon as soon
everyone
as
does.
possible.
Everyone wants to do the social links at the end, and just like him especially, you had to do 2 days, not including Yosuke.
I think I did it in 1 day. I think I actually beat.
If I had items, I would.
It was the absolute.
Because Yosuke's dungeon, you had to do it. That one. You had to do it for 2 days because in the middle you had to unlock the door. But yeah. Yeah,
it was actually one of the most terrible things ever.
But he's like probably the best villain. Like he's probably the most developed villain. Like I love Strega in 3, but like they're not nearly as developed as.
No, they don't hold a candle. They're especially like. His drive and everything is just so fucking cool.
It's like I love his. Yeah, he's like probably the best like designed. It's so cool looking. He did look like a fucking like. This guy looks like a villain.
Yeah. What was his code name? Crow.
Crow. Yeah. He had the doctor nose thing. So
I like how he's kind of like the Naoto, where he's like this kind of like child, like fascination, prodigy. He really feels like if Naoto was like more sinister.
Hopefully. Yeah, he was like the light and dark person, but I was surprised like that he wasn't in the party because of that. I forgot. He did like the Michael Jackson spin in like his thing. What?
Him being that's really funny. Him, like, being the light and dark was actually kind of nice to have him gone because it wasn't, like, super... Okay, yeah, he's fucking Loki form.
He gets the Berserk form too, where he goes like the full fucking like out like it's like a Power Ranger, like the evil Power Ranger costume.
Yeah, he was cool though.
Yeah, Loki. Here we go. I want to double check Loki because I'm not entirely sure if he changed like Arcana's like partway through. Persona 3. I know the lore of Loki, damn it.
It doesn't say if he's a fool or not.
In 4, he's the ultimate fool persona.
Okay, in 4 he was.
He was the ultimate fool. But it didn't say in 3 or not. But yeah, look. I
just thought that was such a cool.
It says he's he's still Justice. So in 5, like it says, the product of Goro's experiments with the metaverse, he is of the Justice Arcana.
Well, I reject that because him being full persona is way more interesting than him just finding experiments.
There can only be one.
That's stupid.
Unless you're a main character.
That's stupid. That's dumb. I reject this.
Not in your lore.
The whole fucking point is that he's
not in my lore.
Where are we? Size. Okay, next. So
yeah, but yeah, we talked about Goro though. He's great. Probably the best film. Most developed. So good.
I love his attitude too.
Daddy issues.
Daddy issues. The anime.
Pancakes. The meme.
Yeah, that's really it. I mean, he's not around super long to like more than just leave an impression.
Yeah. He's in the entire game, but like anytime you always menace. I always try to say fuck you to him every time he talks.
Oh really? I was always super nice to him.
I was like, fuck you, get away, nerd.
Because I figured he's gonna join eventually, but
I'm like, we're just friends trying to eat at this school festival. Fuck off. But yeah, Sai's dungeon was really cool. We talked about that though. We talked about Sai already.
Yeah,
though.
I love her design so much.
I love the gothic.
I would fuck a Sai.
You can't. Like you'd be like Pat, who like hates Makoto because Sai's hotter.
It's morally unacceptable when her sister's hotter.
Tokyo becomes hell.
So yeah, basically the whole like the world ends.
Igor. We talked about Igor being like probably great. That was so satisfying.
That was really awesome.
That ending. I'm curious.
Oh wow. Oh, I guess
missing a deadline.
If you don't do anything,
you get arrested.
The thieves presumably die in the explosion. That's funny. Oh my god, you can actually sell out your accomplices. I didn't know this.
Who actually did that? Like, that's amazing.
Make a deal.
You still get shot in the head.
Wow, you can actually make a deal too with God.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you also in like Persona 3, you can like fucking like say like, oh yeah, I'll kill you.
I did that at first. Or I think I did it like to test it because I was like, this is strange. No, Persona 4. I fucked up in Persona 4 and I had a thing where like the fog just like persisted in the town. Oh my! And then I just leave. You just like he just picks you up at the end of Dojima's like, all right, time to go, and the game ends. I was like, I think I messed up.
Maybe just a little bit. I hate doing that.
Yeah. All right.
Where is the any of the actual like other links you want to talk about character wise?
Social links. Yeah. Characters. Not particularly.
Because I finished what's it called? The nurse, the Kiwi, which it was nice. I like that one.
I liked her a lot.
Did you finish hers?
No, I only finished
with the whole
Sujiro.
With the whole
I almost finished. I was so fucking mad. I even did the mementos thing.
Was it with the kid and the medicine?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
I like. And you notice this. Do you finish any of the non teammate social links?
No, I just said I've only done Sujiro.
Because like the thing everyone kind of figures you're the Phantom Thief by the end. It's really fucking funny. Whereas,
I did Mishima actually. That one's not.
I finished his too.
That one's not like a given one.
Yeah, but like he goes. I love how crazy he goes. And he had to like beat his shadow up. It's like really funny. The Gun Kid was like probably the best abilities to get from him. Like,
yeah, I didn't. I didn't like him very much.
He has the best like skills to get from it though. The down skill of the gun is like the best thing.
The what?
You have ability to like instant down anything, so on mini bosses you can just instant down them right away. Is the best ability.
I like the one where you just jump in a battle and just start like unloading, and you can just hold the button down.
Also, yeah, that one's great, and it also gives you like to make an item that just reloads all everyone's ammo.
That's awesome.
Like any point in the dungeon. And who else did I beat? I beat the politicians.
I did not care about it. I did that almost all the way, and
he gave me really useful like negotiation.
Yeah, the negotiation things helped, but I just didn't care.
Negotiations were short. But yeah, those are only 3 like non-teammates. So yeah,
I love Chiaya. I got like a character design.
I got her a little bit in there, but just like exposing like fake
news,
fake psychics. I hate psychics.
Oh wait, Chiaya is the psychic girl. I'm thinking of who's the news reporter?
She's a devil. Go up. She's Ichiko.
Ichiko. I love her design.
Is she not wrong? Oh, she's wrong. Yeah, she gets drunk at a bar.
Yeah, this is my ultimate girl. I want to just be with her and get drunk in the bar all the time.
Like, her whole thing, I did a little bit of it about a story she did that like.
I didn't do much of it either. I just love her character
something about a story that like fucked her career up because.
I don't know if I got that far.
Yeah.
I just thought she looked really hot.
I thought. Short hair reporters.
Yeah, with the fucking like drink. Yoko Ono glasses or whatever.
She didn't have glasses. It's on her head. It's on her head. Yeah, she has sunglasses. She didn't wear it.
Well, she had them though. I like them.
Head. But yeah, that's what they did. Like, I definitely want to play New Game Plus. So yeah, and
we're just kind of
character. So it's character-wise between 3, 4, and 5.
Oh, it's really hard. I think
we're not gonna say part. Okay, let's do party members between 3, 4, and 5.
Party members. I think 5.
I think
5 is the
5,
best.
3, and 4. I love the classmates. They're so unique. Everyone's unique in 3, which I really love.
It's like 5 and 3 are very close, and then 4 is like very far away from both of those.
Yeah, like the 4 they're not all terrible. Like Kanji and Naoto are probably the best characters from 4, but like everyone else don't hold a candle to I don't like Junpei. Like Junpei, like has so much more character. And,
yeah, with the Strega member, like using the characters with other characters,
like Akihiko and his relationship with Shinji, Mitsuru and her father. Yeah. You get like even the dog is like Koro-chan's amazing. Ken has a whole arc, even though like, Ken's not great, but like he still has a whole like.
Yeah, that actually did a lot. They really connected the characters.
He still has a whole revenge thing to Shinji, and like Shinji still like sacrifices himself for it.
And Akihiko too is like tied in with that.
Yeah, and then
I forgot how much that was.
I guess alone, just like a second main character. Characters. Like it's so good. Like and then like in 5, everyone's like really memorable. Like everyone has their own arc. Yeah. Like that's the important thing. You have your characters, you have your arc, and connect them to the story. It's also really good. Other than just making them like a dungeon. Yeah. Like Futaba had a whole she had a dungeon, but it was like a huge thing about her, and it connected to her and Shojiro. Yeah. And the overarching story as well. Like
the one character that I actually forgot about a little bit and I had to remember was An. Yeah. She's the one character I think even like design wise that kind of fades into the background.
I remember An because I used her a lot in battle.
Yeah, I didn't use her hardly at all. And her design, her in dungeon design makes her stand out.
Yeah, but yeah, so that's what I think. Yeah, I think 5, 3, and 4 are good. And
that's kind of almost like my overall ranking.
What about back to side characters as well?
I liked a lot of the.
I think 5. You didn't even do some of the 3 ones. I told like the sickly dude.
Yeah, that was a problem with 3. There were some that I hadn't found.
And the bookstore you didn't do. I did those.
I don't know. I think 5 I had better consistency. Whereas 4,
did you do the monk in 3? The drunk monk?
Maybe. No, I don't think so.
Oh, like in the bar, you didn't do him either? Wow.
Yeah, there are too many.
And then
that was my first Persona game too. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, yeah. I think I played 4, then 3, then the other thing was 5. Which I played kind of because 4 is all I had when I had the Vita. Then my sister downloaded the 3 on it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, and then so let's talk about the gameplay and like aesthetics and.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring up.
Baton Pass is so good too. When you Baton Pass into like a physical teammate.
Baton Pass is like next. Was that in Persona 4? I don't recall.
I don't know. It wasn't.
But yeah, Baton Pass like changed the way the game plays. The overall like menu design layout is so good. Like I didn't even think about it like until it was like I read it where everything is just a button press. You don't have to cycle through any menus. Yeah. You can do any action.
It didn't feel like. When I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII, it was so much menus of like going to everything. It kind of got lost, and it kind of lost me.
Yeah, even like the older Persona games, the menus are a little overwhelming, especially in the battle.
But not nearly as big as like it's kind of limited to like
Mm-hmm.
at least it's like condensed where there's you have your list of items, and you have
Yeah.
a list of your abilities, and then you have basic attack. But in this game, you have basic attack and gun. But you hit one button per gun.
My biggest complaint is they gotta fix the fucking
Oh.
item list. You have to be able to search for SP.
We forgot Morgana.
Oh, we did forget Morgana.
Should we?
I like Morgana a lot. Morgana's a great
You're
character.
gonna
Very cute.
You're gonna crop that in the
Nah.
the end. Now you're gonna leave it right here.
Let's leave it here.
All right, leave
It's
it.
a freeform discussion.
Yeah. So Morgana, I think the art. I totally thought it was a female cat.
I did too. I really thought Morgana was gonna get some kind of payoff where she was a girl, and they'd play a little joke like, "Oh, I thought I was a boy."
Fatty tuna.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Morgana.
I kind of hated that they brought Morgana back. I mean, I loved it, and I also hated it. Like, they should have just either committed to killing Morgana or not killing.
I kind of thought it was like it's like a reward for like guiding the heroes to save the world. Like you could let her live instead of like phasing out him, whatever.
Yeah.
But they had a whole arc, the whole rivalry with Ryoji. Nice, I liked it.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. It just like
except
it cheapens it when you already did the Ryuji fake out.
But you also grow to hate Morgana because she tells you to go to sleep, or like, you don't want to do something, even though like I could easily just make some equipment, but you make me go to bed.
I know, that's kind of like the funniest joke ever. It's just like, hey, you're tired. You don't want to do this.
My favorite thing is still like the ending of Persona 3 where like he's falling asleep on Itis' lab, and the cat's like, "You're looking real tired there. You should probably go to sleep."
That's funny.
I love that, but yeah. It's that gameplay. It's so, I just, like, you talk about how smooth everything was. It's so fucking good.
It's just like they've mastered. I also like this kind of goes in with pacing. Like I think this game has like great pacing.
Yeah.
Where you're either like I never felt like I was in a dungeon for too long. I never felt like I was in a.
Because when you fit the dungeon, you get a break.
The story part's too long.
We get a break. You can go into Mementos and do all that stuff too.
Yeah. Which I kind of like begrudgingly did Mementos, but it was more so to like make sure I was doing those.
Make links. I would get all the links to get all their bosses set up.
Yeah.
So like I'm going there and knock them all out, so I can just
and to do like one Mishima would like text you like just to because I knew Mementos was going to be important and I wanted to continue the progression.
I would do it like once, like really save it for once for done, or when I had a social link, so I could do it all at one go to get them all out of the way.
Yeah, same.
So
same.
Yeah,
it got really annoying near the end of the game though, when
definitely the best gameplay out of the Persona 3 or 4. Like it's definitely the best, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And then so the music,
it was good, but it wasn't. I don't know. Like the thing is, like it's better produced than Persona 3's music.
Yeah,
but it's like the Persona 3 music I thought was a lot catchier and better.
Do you rank? So you go with 3. You go 3, 5, and 4. I'm guessing for you.
4 has a lot of my favorite tracks though. Like
Your
Affection is one of my favorite songs.
I didn't like Your Affection that much.
Your Affection.
It annoyed me.
I love Your Affection. What's the other one? Persona 4 battle music is really good. The boss music is really good.
The best fight. I hate Persona Q, but it has probably the best fight music.
Yeah, Persona Q's battle music was really good.
And like I love the boss music in Persona 4, but the 5 like soundtrack of like you've never seen it come.
Yeah, it's good. It kind of, I don't know. I kind of got a little tired of it near the end.
The door music is still like the best in 3. Like
my phone. Oh my god.
Your phone.
My ringtone. Why can't I think
between
of
that and Shapeshifter.
I'm a shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter. But yeah.
Shapeshifter is a good song.
That one's great. Yeah. Where would you rank the music then?
I think I kind of said it already. Like I think 3, 5, 4. I guess
3, 5, 4.
Maybe even 3, 4, 5. I hate like this sounds really weird.
They're not bad though. It's not like a it's really close between them.
Yeah, 5 wasn't super impressive to me with music. It was good, but I really enjoy a lot of Persona 4's music.
Yeah. I think I love them all equally, but yeah, I think 5, 3, 4. But there's stuff I love at each of them. Like I can make a CD.
That's the thing. Like
picking out like songs.
Yeah, I would cherry pick my favorites off because obviously I don't like every song in Persona 3, and like obviously I don't like every song in Persona 4.
Yeah, that's what everyone is soundtrack with soundtracks in general.
Yeah, but it was really good. It was a really fun, good game. I recommend it.
Very good. It's probably one of my favorite Persona games. Probably my favorite game I played so far this year.
Yeah, that's really hard. Cause I played a lot of good games this year.
Well, I meant new games that came out this year.
Yeah, I mean the same.
I have more plate like really like out for me like September because I have Gundam versus Danganronpa 3 and like those are 2 main things I'm gonna be picking up.
What are you getting Danganronpa on?
Probably on
Is it
Steam.
PlayStation or Steam?
I'm probably gonna get it on Steam because I have the other two on there. I have the other two on there, and that's just like if you have anything that come like save data or data transfer over.
Would they do that?
They said I put in a demo. They said you got something for unlocking. You get like items in Danganronpa that you get the gift so that they like them. They'll boost up their friendship. They can like get their link up more. But
that's interesting.
I love Danganronpa, but yeah, I'll get back. I'll talk about that like some other time. But yeah.
What else was I gonna say?
Any other what's that? I'm trying to think. Any other characters or aspects you want to talk about?
I think I pretty much nailed everything. I really wanted to. The last thing I wanted to talk about was the menu designs and the gameplay, the smoothness of the gameplay.
It's so good.
I mean, the gameplay, it's still your Persona. Like, you're kind of doing that rock, paper, scissors thing. Like, you're kind of blindly shooting moves out until you find the weaknesses, but...
Oh, yeah, that's how Persona is, but you don't have, not Futaba. You don't have Fuka or Rise who can just automatically detail it for you. You have to figure it out yourself.
That would have been nice.
Or unless you have the Persona, it tells you if you have the Persona on you. But that's it. But Persona designs...
Really good. I like how they gave all the Personas redesigns in this new one.
Kind of interesting how the enemies are like all Personas, and you can
I like that a lot.
Interrogate them and capture them.
I think that's like an SMT thing, or that's like an older Persona thing.
Well, it was kind of neat, but
I kind of like it better than just fighting like
shadows.
The kind of generic shadows.
I do kind of miss the shadows though, in a way.
I actually forgot they existed. I love the whole Persona thing. It makes like collecting Personas so much more streamlined.
And the whole dungeon part where you sneak around the dungeon and ambush them, and that's really cool. I love that.
It's really fun. I had to do I did feel the tediousness of the ship dungeon. That was just too big. Like the parts when you had to go through the hallways and unlock doors, that gave me such anxiety.
Turning into a rat and
that was cute though. I love seeing how all the characters had different rat designs.
You turn the rats. You had the whole thing fighting 4 mini bosses. The entire.
If they had just done that same puzzle room maybe 2 times less, I probably wouldn't have as much problem.
Yeah, there's so many hallways.
But yeah, and I was trying to do it in one go, and I would go to the next room and zoom out and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be 40 minutes.
That's why I use so much physical attackers, just so I wouldn't use my SP so much.
Exactly. But then you get a problem where it's you start to run out of healing items and healing SP items.
I know. That's what Morgana was for, to sit in the background just to heal everyone.
Morgana was really good in the dungeon one, actually, because in that ship dungeon, because there was a lot of wind weaknesses. I used him constantly there.
Yeah. So, out of 10, what would you rank Persona?
Oh shit, that's really fucking hard. I hadn't really thought about this. I would say it's not perfect. There are times when I definitely was not impressed with certain things. I think a 9, 8 to 9, a strong 8 to a light 9.
Yeah, I think 9 for me. I totally enjoyed my playthrough of it though. What would you rank it between the other games? And
it's definitely, I think, my favorite Persona.
Definitely favorite Persona. Same here.
If I were to say I want to go back and play Persona, it would definitely be 5.
Go back and play 1 to be that one.
Yeah. Not right now since I just beat it.
Yeah. If in 5 years you go you get back and play 1 game, and 1% game, what would it be?
Yeah, it would probably be this one, just because it's technically so impressive, and as I said, the pacing.
And Persona 6 would just be announced for the next year, but it only come out 10 years later.
That's the one plus side of having the game delayed in America for so long. Our wait for Persona 6 won't be as bad.
Did you hear them basically teasing Catherine too?
No.
They're at some kind of convention. They had a video, and at the end they had, remember the Afro girl from the beginning of Catherine?
Not really.
They had a thing. It was called the Golden Theater or something like that. And it was this girl with the afro talking to you. It was basically showing you the story of Catherine, the person who shows you it.
Okay.
And at the end of the conference, she appeared and where's my next story? Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be coming soon.
Oh, right.
And they're basically gonna be teasing Catherine too.
That's cool. I know there's a new No More Heroes thing.
Yeah,
coming out.
No More Heroes.
Travis Strikes Back.
Not even 3, just called Travis Strikes Back. Yeah. And it's him going into 6 video game worlds. So, one's gonna be Hotline.
Yeah, it sounds really neat.
I think one's Shovel Knight. Are gonna be Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
Which is interesting.
This sounds neat. I think it's neat when they do fun things take. It's not they're just doing a direct sequel. Same with the Persona games. It's not really a direct sequel. They're taking new characters and doing whole new things.
Yeah, but yeah,
the plot of this game felt very topical too, with a shitty political figure.
Fuck adults.
Yeah, fuck adults.
Fuck adults.
That is the best thing ever.
Shitty adults.
Yeah, fuck adults.
But yeah, so
I guess that's really it. I
Yeah.
don't have anything else to say.
nah. If you listen to this, like, let us know how you feel.
Yeah, tell us what's your ranking for the Persona games?
And best girl.
Yeah, best girl, and also should we play the original Persona games? Would you recommend
At least
Personas 1 and 2?
I want to try on PS2 because then like you play over here.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah,
Or-
we should do a Persona playthrough. We should do that. That's a good idea.
Be rough because you can't read text boxes.
Well, it's okay. I complained because fucking AAA game Dead Rising had text boxes.
First Dead Rising game.
Yeah, fucking insane. I complained that the game is shitty because it has text boxes. Sam's never let it go.
You can't read text boxes anymore.
I can read text when it's like the way the game's designed. But when it's like a
it's
AAA.
Japan. It's cute. They read text boxes. Like no, it's Catcom. They should AAA. You should need.
Yeah.
I can't. They can't. There'd be budget reasons. They need to have budget to make voice lines.
Also, when your text boxes are smaller than like grains of sand, I have a problem reading them.
Whatever. So yeah, where can they find us then, Jim?
Yeah, so we are on YouTube. I think I'm just going to upload this right on YouTube, and I'm not going to upload this on our Nyancast iTunes. I think I'm going to keep that as just like our main episodes.
Okay.
And then having this just be more YouTube thing. We also do a JoJo podcast called Jo KKK, where we review upcoming JoJo chapters as they're released.
Part 8.
Yeah, Part 8. And we've also been doing Spoilercast for previous JoJo parts.
Yeah, which we're thinking about doing. We're going to eventually do Part 4 and back.
I want to read Part 1. I think I'm going to start reading Part 1 soon.
I have the manga for that, the hardcover for that one, but yeah.
You don't?
I have hardcover for Part 2. I don't think I have the hardcover for Part 1 yet.
Okay. I mean, I was just going to like read it.
I know. I would read it alongside of you, though.
Yeah, definitely. I'll tell you when I start reading it. I don't think it's super long.
Yeah, I just want to do Part 1 to 4 again to see. I kind of want to read through Part 3.
I'm curious, too. I was thinking about that today, because I was like... I
already read Part 2 before. Like, I remember reading that at work. I read Part 2. I read Part 4, all of that before anime came out. Okay. And Part 3, that's when I got caught up on the anime, was right at the pet shop fight. Right before the pet shop fight finished, I read from where it left off and on. So, I was like, interesting. Yeah,
that is cool. I really want to read Part 1. I'm so interested to see how Part 1 reads.
Yeah,
because that was like my least favorite anime part.
So stay tuned to that.
Yeah. If any other Persona content comes out, well... Okay, I say that.
Well, Persona 5 animation, then we got the dancing games.
Yeah, the dancing games are coming out.
There's the Persona 4 crossover fighting game with Ruby.
Oh, fuck, I keep forgetting about that. Every time you tell me that, I'm like, no, that's not real.
It happened, it's real. It was Blaze Blue, which has a cat girl.
Oh my god, yeah, we'll just talk about that in our...
on the Nyancast.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then you watch Persona 4 Golden, which is shit.
I tried. I really couldn't get into it. It just made me mad.
What's the Persona 3 movies you still have to go through?
Oh yeah, I think there's one left that I haven't seen.
It's hard to find, but then
they are hard to find.
But yeah, so thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Everywhere we can find. We're listed everywhere.
Yeah, this is pretty much the end.
All right, thanks. That's Jim,
and this is Sam.
Bye.
Bye.